From Banbury in Oxfordshire, Hypnodisc.
Never failed to reach the series semi-final.
We've got a new disc, that's much stronger. It's got a 7.5mm high-grade aluminium cover, the titanium wheel shafts, new armour all over. Basically, we've used all the small mechanical components from last year in a new chassis. It's going pretty well.
Has a 10mm aluminium checker plate chassis and 6mm aluminium rear armour. The disc weighs 20 kilos, runs at 95 miles an hour, massively destructive, but it has low pushing power.
From Shayville in Reading, Granny's Revenge 2.
Oh no, gruesome, ghastly Granny's back. It's only fun.
Right, so love, how do you feel about being pitched up against the disc then? She didn't say much, but she gets quite hot during the battles, if you know what I mean.
An electric wheelchair with a dummy granny sitting in it, a deadly axe, good mobility, but a little bit top heavy, flammable. No lessons learned from previous attempts, I'm afraid.
From Dublin in Ireland, 4x4.
Weapon, a clamp and a cloth.
What are you going to do against the disc?
Well, we have a hidden plan. I don't know, I hope our opponents aren't looking here, but we're actually going to put a cloth. It's something similar to what the chainsaw people use.
Yeah.
For when the chainsaw gets, that snags the chainsaw. So we're going to line the whole around the robot. I'm going to snag
the disc.
Yeah, we're going to snag the disc.
Fabulous. And the other one you're up against is Barber-Ous. So that might work for Barber-Ous as well.
Alright, they have a vertical disc, haven't they?
They're spinning round like that.
We should leave them for dust.
Nice plan, I like it. Thank you very much.
That's a 50cc moped engine driving 3 hydraulic pumps, titanium body protection, but a high ground clearance leaves the pneumatic wheels exposed and there's limited petrol too.
From Horsham in West Sussex, Barber-Ous 2.
An odd bod, it's the robot Will Sweeney Todd.
The one thing that we're most susceptible to, I would say, is horizontal spinning weapons. The one robot that I didn't want to be pitched against was Hypnodisc.
Look at you! That's all I needed to hear.
A barbed barber's pole with the drum weapon, not too quick at 10 miles an hour. The strength is made of plastic, the weakness is, it's made of plastic. Curious.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams. Barber-Ous, the captain Simon Rafferty on the left, Granny's Revenge, captain by Trevor Andrew on the right-hand side. Hypnodisc, very experienced, the Rose family, Dave captains on the left, and then 4x4 with Benny Castle and Andrew on the right. Sergeant Bash is in there for the house robots in the arena. Ooh, Sir Kilolot's there too.
3, 2, 1, activate.
I want to see the Barber-Ous weaponry here, look at it. Churning. Granny's Revenge right in the middle. Granny's Revenge 2, I should say. There wasn't a great deal of the original Granny's Revenge machine left from the last wars. It's all good fun, isn't it? Sergeant Bash is in there with a lick of flame. Barber-Ous is to give close attention to poor old Granny. And in comes Sergeant Bash again. Hypnodisc is behind. There's Barber-Ous now. Is it a truly controlled weapon? Using the cloth there to snag other weaponry. 4x4 has snagged the Barber-Ous 2 machinery, but I'm not too sure what damage it's caused Barber-Ous 2 there. The cloth from 4x4, and something's come off there. It is just the cloth from Barber-Ous 2. So 4x4's big plan to snag up anything hasn't really worked, but Barber-Ous 2 has been attacked by Hypnodisc. Granny's Revenge 2 is about to be counted out. She's smoking already. Granny, don't smoke, it's bad for your health. Hypnodisc on the attack on 4x4, which has done nothing. Boys from Dublin, if your best hope was a bit of cloth, dear oh dear. Granny's Revenge is on its way out. Poor old Granny is counted out. The team from Reading, Trevor Andrew and his sons Philip and Ben, they're the ones who put Granny in, not us. We're seeing the rep cam there. To me, Hypnodisc is the only one still moving. Granny's on fire. Barber-Ous 2 has been shunted by Hypnodisc, but I think they're immobile as well. 4x4, there's nothing there, so which was the robot last standing of those three to go through with Hypnodisc? Poor old Granny's underneath the drop zone, it's a cooker! Hypnodisc has spun and won, we know that! The ultimate smash to smithereens, Granny's Revenge 2. This is a cooker. Like the one back at home in your kitchen, think of the weight, slam. Nothing left of you, ma'am. And I'm being told that it's Barber-Ous who survived the longer to go through with Hypnodisc. So Barber-Ous have gone through with Hypnodisc. Poor old Granny, there's nothing left of you. Her cease is finally called. The Rose family, well, they're blooming. They've gone Granny's Revenge. I think the Barber-Ous team are through.
Hypnodisc, it's looking ominous. 4x4 gets shown the door, but that is no way to treat the elderly. Poor Granny's Revenge gets toasted by Bash, and then a cooker dropped on her head. Barber-Ous and Hypnodisc, they go through.
Now, you may not recognise this robot, but it was the Granny. What happened to Granny?
Gone to heaven.
Oh, you see, I've got this little camera. I don't think it gets a big enough shot. Shall I just go like that? In the general direction? And there you can see damage is actually unlimited. You nearly went over the edge as well.
No, yes, that was our biggest fear, was being tipped over and fire.
Yes, well, you know about the fire though. Did you suspect this might happen?
No, it's very surprising. It's just got a few scratches, nothing we can't repair.
Oh, well done. And this is
I think I have to blame someone. Who can we blame?
Blame me, I'm used to it. I get all the blame. Look, this is all...
No, I wouldn't dream of blaming you.
Is this damage from Hypnodisc?
This is no, this is more important, this damage here. Now, this is Hypnodisc.
This is at the end,
This is Hypnodisc. This is very serious damage here. We have hydraulic pipes and all things like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So actually, what's it? You can't see it. I wish I had smelly vision. It absolutely stinks. All that petrol leaking all over the place.
We've also lost our petrol tank.
You've lost everything, really. And you've lost your chance for a place in the final as well.